Let's learn how to do small makeover or small editing to a portrait photo image, which I'm going to download from the internet, and I'm going to edit that and try to give a good look to the picture. So this involves simple photo editing steps. I'm using Photoshop, and let's take this image. You can see the image size is it's 900 pixel by 712 pixels, so much better. But don't select so very small images because it's very difficult to edit. At least my recommendation is go more than 1000 pixels. For the moment I'm going to select this one, right? Okay, let's copy this. Right click, copy image, and then I'm going to access Photoshop and go to file, new. When I go to file, new, by default it will take the clipboard size, that is 900 pixels by 712 pixels. You can see the default value, and 72 ppi, which means 72 pixels per inch. So small thing about this, if you're having if you're having 72 pixels per inch, so then if you take the inch value of this image is 12 inches by 9 inches, and each inch will have 72 pixels. So which mean this is good for screen quality. But if you are thinking of printing this image, my recommendation is go something around 300 pixels per inch if you are going for a print. But if this is for screen, keep it 72. It will reduce the size as well, image size. But if you increase this to 300, it will increase the image or the file size too. So my purpose of this image editing is for the screen use. Therefore I'm using 72, which is bare enough. Let's create that, and the thing that I have copied, I can press Ctrl V or Command V in the Mac, and you can see the image. So the issues in this image, you can see the pixelation, you can see the pixels, and that is also not good. But anyway, since this is for the screen, if you can see image clearly when this is zoomed into 100% level, that's enough, right? And another issue here, you can see some scratches are there in the face. I have to do some damage repair, so I'm going to take a duplicate. So in that is Control J in Windows, Command J in Mac. It will take a copy. Or another way to do this is you can click on this and drag to the plus new sign, and it will also create a copy. Or the easiest way, Control J or Command J. So you have the copy. So I'm going to keep the original with me, and I'm going to edit the copy. In the copy, first thing that I'm going to do is removing the scratches. So this can be done using patch tool. So you can select the areas to be patched, and then you can drag this to good skin areas like this. So select and drag this. I'm going to use touchpad, but better if you can use a mouse for better control. So these minor damages can be repaired like this. And not only that, you can see, okay, this spot here can be repaired, and here also. You have to make sure that you are dragging to the similar tone, right? If you drag somewhere here, you can see it's again giving more stretches. So in case if you miss something, you can press Ctrl Z or Command Z to undo or edit, undo, right? So drag it to the, try to select by nearby places like here. Okay, seems this small stretch. Okay, sorry. Here also you can repair like this. Here some. Okay, let's put skin from here. No. Somewhere here. Yeah, seems good. Okay, up to somewhat this is okay. Now let's remove this as well. Now, okay, you can see the previous picture here. When I remove the eye sign, you can see the background, and I have repaired that to this level. Now in the second level, I'm going to apply some makeover or makeup. So let's manually do this. There are a number of tools, presets to do this, but let's do this manually, right? I'm going to have another copy, Control J. Then I'm going to use the brush tool this time, and here I'm selecting the brush, and brush size I'm going to take 10 pixel brush. Okay, and the brush hardness, so you can increase the hardness or you can decrease the. I'm using soft round brush, so which is better, right? Soft round one, this one. Okay, 2% hardness, yeah, 2% hardness at this one. And then I'm going to select the color. This can be done by clicking entering the alter icon, so sorry, alter button in the keyboard. While pressing the alter button, you can pick a color. So this is for powder or like foundation. So I'm going to select, so you can select dark foundation if you wish from the dark areas, or light foundation from lighter areas. So I'm going to select an average, right? Something here. Okay, now I have selected the average foundation. If you want to increase the brush size, you can use brackets, square brackets, to increase and decrease. So then I can draw the foundation, right? When you draw the foundation, if you draw like this, you can see it looks ugly, right? It will damage the skin. So this is not the recommended way. Undo that. So please use opacity, like I'm going to use 17% opacity. Here you can see, yeah, 17% opacity. And flows, let us reduce 72%. Okay, now I'm going to draw there. Okay, let's. So make sure not to spread this everywhere, right? Make sure to spread this evenly. So because if you spread this everywhere also, it will destruct the skin tone. Okay, I have applied some. This also went outside of the border, so it's not really good, but anyway I'm going to recover that later, right? Okay, now somewhat okay, right? Let's add to the neck area too. Okay, here I have added. Let's remove this layer. This is without that and without and with. So you can see the width one has few issues. It went outside. So you can use the eraser, no worries, and you can use the eraser. Reduce the size of the eraser and shape up. Because you know the below layer is also copy of this layer, so you can easily, and the eye areas. Oh, it's too much. Okay. Okay, now somewhat controlled. And let's reduce the opacity of the overall look. So you can just control here 0 opacity, with some opacity, more opacity. I seems this area is okay. Okay, now we have done the skin toning part also. This is manual, right? There are tools to do this. I said that there are some tools which you can use to do this. Okay, let's make more. I'm going to merge these two layers. Right click and select both layers by clicking the control button, and I'm going to merge the layers. Right click, where's the merge? Yeah, merge layers. Okay, now this is the previous version and this is the new version. Okay, let's enhance further. I'm going to enhance the lip color as well as the eye color, eyeliners, all these things. I'm going to use again duplicate. I'm going to have a duplicate again, Control J to have the duplicate, and this time I'm going to change to the dodge tool, sorry, burn tool. Right click on the dodge tool and click the burn tool. Now okay, this time burn tool, and let's draw the eyeliners. Okay, be careful, use smaller brush size. Okay, then draw over the line. So always be careful, don't right? You can see the exposure, hardness, these things can be enhanced for more clarity. Let's enhance further. Okay, right, perfect. And this eye also, let's make these pixels bit darken. Okay, done. And enhance a little, increase this a little, then reduce the exposure and draw some. Okay, not that much dark. Okay, good. Then the lip liners, need to increase this a little. If it is too dark also, it looks ugly. It seems too dark. Let's undo burn-in again, and I'm going to reduce this up to like 60%. Okay, let's draw lines now. Okay, then this one. Okay, done. Right, then eyebrows. Okay, reduce the brush size accordingly, and then control this. Okay, done. So let's remove this part, and you can see, right, you can see the makeover. Let's reduce both, and this is the original image. This is after the small makeup, and this is just a small foundation. This is after the eyeliners. Okay, here also you can increase the contrast. Okay, let's make it a little bit darker. Right, great. Okay, right, so let's add a lip color too. Again, Control J to have the duplicate, and I'm going to select a color by clicking Alt button, pressing Alt button, selecting similar color, right, and go to the brush tool, back. You can press B button, or you can go to the brush tool, back, and small color lip. You can just increase this 40%, okay, but do not increase much, right? I don't know whether this color matching looks okay. Okay, so let's enhance the overall look now. Right, I'm going to again, no, this layer seems to be okay. Let's merge these, except the original layer. I'm going to merge other three layers because it seems okay. I'm going to merge that. Don't do this unless if you're not happy with the results. Merge VC. Oh, not everything. Merge the layers. Merge layers. Okay. Okay, this is what I got now, the increased version. Okay, so let's enhance further. I'm going to have a duplicate again, and this time I'm going to blur this, filter, blur, and I'm going to add little bit of Gaussian blur, not this much. I need small blur, 0%, okay, 7, that's enough. And then let's go to the soft light, hard light, and screen, multiply, no. Let's go to the screen, yeah. Then Control L to control the levels. Here I have applied screen filter, right? Then Control L to control the levels. Okay. Okay, seems the output is okay now. Okay, this is without levels, this is with it, and it has added small glow. Let's reduce the opacity a little. Right. Okay, now the further editings. Let's merge these two layers also. Right click and merge the layers. Let's increase a little, go into the filter, camera raw filter. So now we are going to go to the automatic process. Previous process is somewhat manual. Now we are going to enhance this using the automatic features available in camera raw filter. Filter menu, camera raw filter. Okay, now the basics. Temperature. Oh, some yellowish look. Exposure. Contrast, I like low contrast, right? Exposure, can expose a little. Highlight, let's reduce a little. Shadows, let's increase from whites, blacks. Okay. Then clarity can enhance a little. Vibrance, a little more. Not that much. Okay. In the curves, we can increase the darks, lights, highlights. Okay. Shadows. In the detail, I don't need sharpening, but I need to denoise this a little. Tree. Then let's go to the color mixture, and you have hue, saturation, luminance. The luminance, the yellow, oranges, I'm going to reduce that. Actually, I'm going to increase that in this angle. Just to this way, and okay, saturation can, so this depends on your preference, right? Some people like more orange, some people like less orange, but hue, some like red tone, some like yellow tone. Keep in here, and right, then the effects, I'm going to add some vignetting to make it darker, a darker border. Grain, I don't need, so let's skip that. And calibration, I'm going to increase the blues to give more rich look. Yeah, less yellow, less reds. Okay, more reds is also okay, seems. Okay, now we are done with our camera raws. So this is how it looks like now. This is the newer version. This is the old version. So if you still like the old version, you can just go back. This shows some different tone, different perspective, but this shows some polish up. Okay, next I need to lower this a little, not 100%, 91%. I just need to keep some features, that's why I'm reducing this. Then I'm going to merge. Okay, so actually let's keep the layer as it is, then take a duplicate. Okay, this time I'm going to apply the automatic filter, that is portraiture, image tuning, portraiture. Okay, I'll keep the settings as it is and click OK. Right, okay, I'm done. This is without and this is with. You can see small enhancement, right? Because this has less pixels, otherwise we can see this nicely, right? This is with the enhancement. Then I'm using eraser tool to bring the eyes, eyeliners, and these areas back. I'm going to erase that from the portraiture layer because I need hair, eyeliner, the shapes to be in this layer, even the hair. Okay, right. Okay, I'm done with this, and so this is it. Alright, let's merge all the layers. If you want to give a final touch, you can again go to the camera raw filter, merge all layers, and you can reduce, you can enhance this, maybe make it colorful or make it like less colorful, or even something like this. So this was the original image. You can remember this is the edited version and this is the colored version. And if you want to enhance the colors, you can go to camera raw filters and enhance the saturations and these colors. So if you want to reduce the face tone, you can keep as it is. Right, now here. So let's redo. Camera raw filters. Okay, you can see more bluish color now. So this was the image and this is where we are now. So I have not removed so I have taken very low quality image, but I think I have done something to enhance that. So this was the earlier version and this is the new version. Likewise, you can also try enhancing the images, try enhancing the features. So this can be further enhanced and make the artistic using automatic filters like image. So these kind of filters, but you need better quality image to do that. So if you do strong enhancement of this, you can see, but the features will disappear. Be careful on that. So if you enhance that, make sure not to apply that filters to eye and lip areas because it might delete the features. Okay, here it is. Let's meet with another tutorial next day related to this kind of image enhancement or image manipulation. Bye.